You know, I've been cutting my own hair, and my God, is it a shit show. Craftlings. Okay. Well, we got a consistent pixel density for once. Looks a little bit like Lemmings. It looks a lot like Lemmings mixed with Terraria. Okay. You got speed controls up at the top, so it's probably not an incremental game. Is it programmatic in nature? I do like this reflective effect there in the bottom fifth of the screen. Let's see. Inspired by legendary classics from the 90s, Craftlings will take you on a journey full of strategic decisions and test your skills in optimizing automated production chains and Craftlings paths. So, yeah, it's a mixture of an automation and lemmings. Gather, deliver, build, and fight for wealth and glory in the unique, nostalgic world of Craftlings. I don't know, I think they managed to push it a little bit further outside of the realm of nostalgia fetishism, but okay, 15th of January from Ariano Games GmbH. They're serious about the games business. Self-published. They want $19.50 for it. And yeah, so it's level based, and then each level has a task, and then you got to set your little dudes and programmatically make them build stuff. Okay, cool. Shape the world around you by putting your diligent craftlings to work. Navigate through levels spread across several distinct biomes, each with their unique vegetation, buildings, and specific end objectives. Experiment with the buildings at your disposal. Optimize your craftlings. Yeah, so it teaches you programmatic stuff, optimization. It could be edutainment disguised as a game. It's a throwback to problem-solving strategy games from the 90s and showcases a modern-day pixel art style that pays homage to the classics. Coupled with a soothing score, relaxing vibe, and humorous sound effects, you'll feel right at home in this world, whether it's your first time or it reminds you of somewhere you visited once before. So it's liminal. It's one of them liminal games. Why don't you have a demo, Ariano? I thought you were serious about the games business. You got to let people try before they buy. I mean, that's a little disappointing. I am curious about this one, though, just to see how it works. I actually played Lemmings a couple weeks ago just to remind myself of that design space and what pixel art used to be. All right, we'll give you the wish list. Congratulations, you did it, Ariano. Good luck. Super Woden Rally Edge. Okay. And let's see here. We got pixel textures. We got a pretty straightforward user interface. A little bit of cell shading in addition to it looking a little foggy. I mean, it looks competent. Third-person rally racing. Not really my jam. I'm more of a in the cockpit with my co-pilot shouting the turns out at me. But this could be good. I've seen a resurgence of these games. I don't know how I feel about the top-down isometric presentation. I kind of want to see more of the road ahead of me, but all right. The spin-off of the acclaimed Super Woden saga, blending classic arcade essence, I like that, with great depth and a genuine love for car culture. With a unique personality, Rally Edge takes you back to an era where fun goes beyond realism. Seeing a game has a personality is like falling in love with your LLM, just because it calls you by your first name and uses weird things like, personally, I think. You don't think. If your LLM is telling you something like I think, then it's time to throw it out the window. Anyways, this came out on the 15th of January from Vijuda, self-published. They want $17 for this, and apparently there's a whole collection of these games. Is it shovelware or not? Are they actually getting somewhere? Maybe the first six should have been trunk games, and then they finally made it with this one. As always, there's a variety of vehicles, a renewed, unique graphical style. I don't know. I mean, we throw this word around so much. There's nothing new under the sun. Ecclesiastes, go read it. An original soundtrack, buy, sell, upgrade, show off your photography skills with the photo mode. Local multiplayer for up to 4 players in split screen. Record your times online and compete to beat your other players' records. Now buckle up and feel the adrenaline in every turn. I almost installed blah, fuck, what is that big driving franchise from Microsoft? I just completely blanked on it. Forza Horizon 3 on my Xbox this morning. Instead, I played 30 minutes of Splinter Cell Conviction, and then it disconnected me from Xbox Live, and I lost all my progress. You know, when video games outright waste your time, like they're already a waste of time, and then when they waste your time on top of wasting your time with meta time wasting, oh my god. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this Super Woden Rally Edge again. No demo. Pretty sad, but looks like you're making it Vijuda with your chosen genre. Serial Lover. Oh no, a dating sim for the modern generation. Sounds good to me. Does anyone care who they bunk with? Who, bro, if I walked into a room and these were the ladies in the room, I would walk out of that room and lock the door and then set the house on fire. What are we talking about here? Oh, it's a rhythm game of some kind. Why is there a kitchen knife as a UI element here? Is this the Psycho Girl? This also looks like the Psycho Girl. It looks like she's preparing to cut onions with the goggles on. What's with the maid costume? All right, yeah, I don't get it. All the girls are in the sauna together with you. Sure. A dating sim rhythm game where you seduce serial killers. Okay. Came out on the 15th of January from Sugar Slip, self-published. They want $13 for it. I'm going to guess it's kind of unique. Put your rhythm skills to the test as you try to win over the hearts of 6 serial killers if you can survive them. After waking in an unfamiliar house, you find yourself stuck with a group of strangers, all as confused as you are. Together, you try to reveal the mysteries of the house and what brought you all there. Ugh. 6 killers to seduce, 23 original rhythm tracks, 19 CG character artworks to reveal, 4 semi-branching chapters of comedic, dramatic, and downright deplorable narrative experiences. Partial voice acting. What, did they just mumble? Honestly, I do like the mumbling over like full-on voices. Anything that can let me use my imagination. Seriously. Arcade mode and leaderboards for rhythm game Sweats. Oh god. Serial Lover features a roster of 6 romanceable characters. There's the socially awkward one, the burning pit of hatred and murder, a wholesome optimist, a seductive siren, a reliable support, trusted companion, and an intellectual. The game contains mature content and dark themes, no kidding, including suggestive content, implied nudity. Okay, is that the girls with the towels on them? That's implied nudity. Isn't it always implied nudity when you're walking around fully clothed? Sexual acts, strong language, blood and violence, descriptions of cannibalism and bodily mutilation, sexual violence, depictions of suicide, death, and murder, stylized portrayals of mental health conditions, BDSM elements, and dark or disturbing subject matter, including PTSD and bullying. So is this actually a trauma dump? Like, I don't know, bro. Dating sims are not for me. I actually went out and dated many, many women in my time. I have felt the loving touch of an actual human being. I don't need this kind of shit in my life. But hey, you might need to simulate some of this before actually stepping out of your mother's basement. One Turn Kill. Okay, another hot game for girls. Yeah, looks like it. There's cards, deck building, and hack and slash, and you play a white-haired samurai girl. Okay, sure. One Turn Kill is a player versus environment card game. Listen, if it's not PvP, isn't it always PvE? Where card drawing and deck controls are the key to victory. Engage in battles limited to a single turn for an exhilarating, suspenseful experience. What was that one game where you played a cyber samurai and you could get one hit killed and you just kind of try to speed run the levels? It was so good. That had moment-to-moment gameplay. It didn't slow it down with deck building. Suspenseful experience. Join the protagonist in a pixel art wasteland. That's literally half of the discovery queue. To face off with the strongest of enemies and see what story awaits. Not that interested. Came out on the 15th of January from Denden, published by Waku Waku Games. That is the sound of the Pac-Man. There's a demo at least. Wow, our first demo of the day, and it's on this game. $10.50 is the asking price, and I think we get it. You build the deck, and then you watch things happen. It's a game for people who can't handle moment-to-moment gameplay, which is fair. I mean, if you've lost all your reflexes or you're ancient and you can't handle actually taking a turn the moment it happens, then you've got games like this. Mech Builder 3D. Okay. Oh, I think I have the 2D version of this, if that's the same company. It is actually kind of neat to do, what do they call it? Gunpla in Japanese. When I first got to Japan in 1999 and got my second paycheck after paying off my student loans, yeah, that's how much money I was making. It was insane. I got deep into building Gundams. I got the airbrushes, I got all the paints, I got tons of model kits. I loved it for a while, and then I just forgot about it completely, gave it all away to charity. Become a master modeler in Mech Builder 3D. Experience the relaxing process of assembling, customizing, posing, and displaying all the 61 model kits with complete freedom without ever losing a piece. Came out on the 13th of January from Don Pachi, self-published. There is a demo, good for you. $18 is the asking price. Building all the kits will take 9 hours if you're slow, and everything's been carefully crafted. 61 model kits. A pressure-free experience. Pose the models any way you want. Unlock kit bash mode so that you can construct your own models. I just don't like the lighting, and I don't like the rendering on this. It could have been better. Just a little more photorealistic, and I'd be totally sold on this. It's why the 2D one works so well. I think Zachtronics also made a sort of mech building factory procedural programming type game. I can't remember. Kaizen? Is that something like that? Which is very good. Yeah, if you could improve the fidelity of this by about 2 notches, I would be 100% sold on it. As it is, great. Congratulations on publishing. Great idea. Someone else take this and run with it. Project Homecoming Haven. All right, super chunky 3D, 2D pixel art sort of thing. Hard isometric perspective. Every time I see this presentation, I am reminded of the Opus game that I never published, The Child. One of my first successful Lidum Dari challenges that I spent a year trying to turn into a real project and then got depressed and gave up on indie game development. But hey, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about the games. Embark on a heartwarming journey as a home cleaning specialist. Came out on the 15th of January from Toge Productions. Is that Toge or Toge? Could be either. It's free. Why? It was created during Toge Greenhouse 2023, an internal game jam held by Toge Productions to create new, innovative, and experimental games. This is a short, playable rendition of the game with the intention to blossom the idea within a relatively short development time. It's literally what I did back in 2010. It's crazy. PTSD, flashbacks, triggered, all that good stuff. Okay, I get it. And no, I do like the presentation. They did a unified sort of design here with the 3D pixel, and looks like an experiment gone large. So what are they going to do now? See the public's response to this and maybe push it out into a full project if it gets enough play? Probably. Choices affect storytelling, uncover hidden stories, walk, interact, zoom, and rotate the camera, which is all my game had as well. Interesting. I would kind of like to take a look. I don't know who Toge Productions are. Are they like somebody? Let's see. We rarely do this, but I will take a look at their developer page. Are they just a publisher? They did Coffee Talk? Okay. Raising Hell, Magic Cat, Raven Monologue, My Lovely Daughter. They published this as well. Okay, I mean, I guess I can kind of trust them. Sure, we'll take a look. Coffee Talk is not bad for all of its wokeness. Okay, we'll take a look. Next, Whimsy Bake and Craft. Another hot game for girls here. I like the pixel art isometric presentation. Again, more of a Habbo Hotel sort of thing. Reminds me a little bit of Unpacking, honestly. So what is it though? Farming simulator? The currency and stuff is kind of in your face. Ultimate Castle from Fairy Tales. Wasn't careful. Okay, we've got the infantilized moe. I was down for half a second and then you lost me. But it's a game for girls for sure. Or guys who think they're girls. Take over a bakery. Establish production lines for farming, fishing, and baking to create delicious treats. Fulfill missions to earn rewards. Recruit helpers, expand production, and decorate the bakery and homes. Restore Starlight Island to its former glory. One delicious dessert at a time. Came out on the 15th of January. The irony here is that girls who are into baking stuff like this don't stay that thin for long. You should see the evolution over time as she turns into a hog. That would be great. Moonscape is the developer. Hamuxing Network Technology is the publisher. They want $10.50 for it. Reasonable asking price, I guess. It's a laid-back idle simulation game. Okay. Assign the right tools, ingredients, and staff and let them do the rest. Nothing here works by ordinary rules. Grab a pot, add some soil, count to 5. Somehow you've grown a sunglasses-wearing cat from a magic cube. Okay, wait by the shore for the oddest fish. There's a little bit of idle fishing for you as well. And then you get to do some capitalizing on everything, because capitalism is good. It's ironic when the games from China focus on capitalization, because that's what they secretly desire. I don't know. I'm good. Your little niece might want this, but keep her away from the sugary snacks. lest she not be able to get out of the basement in time to get married. Oh, demon, fix my TV. All right. Is this a spooky game? But you got your aunt there sitting watching TV? Okay. Looks interesting, I guess, for one of these. Let's see what they say about it. In this horror, comedy, and puzzle game, you will play as a demon summoned by an old woman to fix her television, sending you on an adventure beyond all reason. Came out on the 15th of January from Melt and Mr. Yager. Self-published. They want $13 for it. There's an exclusive mechanic. Change the environment using your gaze, revealing clues, turning on lights, activating hidden passages. How does that work? A seamless blend of horror and comedy. Seamless, eh? Chase segments, get chased around. Immersive audio design. Sound plays a crucial role in the horror experience. I'll tell you something about game design, game development, is that getting the sound right is actually the easiest thing to do. And it's the easiest thing to convey quality to people, because you can really, really fool people into thinking you've done something spectacular when you haven't done anything at all. I just know this from the Game Jam games and public games that I published and produced. I would basically just slopped the audio together, and it always got high marks for audio design. It's crazy. Original soundtrack, apparently perfect for fans of horror and puzzle experience, been crafted with great attention to detail to deliver a focused and impactful experience in a short amount of time. Every element has been carefully created to provide an unforgettable journey. So wait, was the game created in a short amount of time? Or does the game only take a short amount of time to play? Or both, probably. The mature content here, blood stains or pools, offensive language, and domination material. What does that mean? Is there a gimp suit involved here? I don't know. I think I'll just wait for Queso or Lyric to play this one, but hey, you go right on ahead. Cassette Boy, all caps. What does it mean when a developer makes their game title all capital letters? Is that supposed to mean something? Are they just shouting at you? Okay, so pixel art, 2D, and isometric presentation. Kind of a weird mix there, and they're leveraging the Game Boy aesthetic from the way back, like the 2-color palette, 3-color palette, 3-tone palette. I don't know. I'm good. But let's see. What you can't see doesn't exist. Cassette Boy is a puzzle action role-playing game where you control perspective to change the world you see. Go play Fez right now. If you have not played and beaten Fez on your own, go do it. It's the greatest example of this design. Anyways, rotate a 2D pixel stylized 3D world using disappearing obstacles and newly appearing paths to uncover the mystery of the vanished moon. Yeah, that's Fez, F-E-Z, or Z if you're fancy. Came out on the 14th of January from Wonderland Kazakiri Incorporated. Ooh, they're serious. Published by Pocket Pair Publishing. They want $17 for this? You're stoned. Okay, a world that seems 3D or seems 2D, it hides a 3D reality. Yeah, Phil Fish did it best. This is okay. It's like a Temu Fez, I guess. And yeah, I think I'm good on this one. Perspective-based puzzles with a variety of puzzles, gameplay experience that blends puzzles, a puzzle adventure. Say puzzle one more time, motherfucker. All right. Broken lore, unfollow. Okay, unfollow. That's what I did a couple years ago. I've been a much saner and happier person since. Who are these people? Is this using Unreal Engine's MetaHumans plugin? Looks like it. It's okay, but they're combining liminal space with human characters. There's a story involved. It's pretty spooky looking. Broken Lore Unfollow is a first-person psychological horror game that explores the impact social media has on mental health through the story of Anne, a victim of bullying trapped in a surreal nightmare where she must solve a dark mystery and confront sinister creatures. How's it bullying? Just close your eyes. Just look away from the screen. Just uninstall the media apps and delete your accounts. You don't need to be on there. It's such a waste. It's a bigger waste of time than video games. Why are you on there when you could be playing video games or feeling the loving touch of another human being? I don't understand it. Anyways, 15th of January was the release from Serafini Productions, self-published alongside Shochiku. There's a demo. They want $26 for it. Yeah. Is it Unreal Engine 5? Is it? It looks like it. It looks like it would make my graphics card scream like a jet engine taking off, but okay. Oh, you got to play as Anne, though? Why are we playing as Anne? Because guys wouldn't get bullied by the internet. I mean, not a real guy would anyways. The game contains content not suitable for all audiences. You don't say, like half of the gaming audience. I'm good on this one too, but hey, go nuts. There's a demo. Backrooms, The Last Record. Now, are they going to acknowledge Kane Pixels in this one? I'm still waiting for one of these backroom thieves to acknowledge the originator of all of this liminal space bullshit, but I have a feeling they won't. They probably don't even know where it came from. They probably saw a remix of a short on TikTok and decided to make a game. You enter a place that feels strangely familiar, like a dream you once had and forgot. With friends, you search through what was left behind, fragments of memories, broken spaces, unfinished records. There's no one guiding you, no rules to follow, just a question of whether you can find a way out. ... Came out on the 15th of January from Red Acted. Or is that supposed to be redacted? Red Act. Nice. Okay, well played. And published by Miso Limited. They want $17 for this, and walking sim? No, co-op slop. Can be experienced alone or with up to 4 players. Whether you explore solo or alongside others, the story stays the same. Okay, I'm just looking for Kane Pixel's name here, really, and not seeing it at all. Apparently, you need to be 18 plus to play this, but a 6-year-old could look at the Steam page. Uh-oh, what have we done? The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages, includes violence, gore, and intense horror themes. I don't believe you. Not for half a second do I believe you at all. But hey, this might be for you if your gamer group is tired of playing every other game that's out there. You've got this one now. Weeb Store Simulator. Can you blow it up? Can you set fire to the customers? Can you take them to the re-education camps and give them the parenting that they so sorely missed growing up? Probably not. Query, Player, and Nico. They look like 3 dudes capitalizing on other people's mental illness. All right. Become the ultimate otaku store manager in Weeb Store Simulator. That store's got to smell like... Sell games, consoles, manga, and more with friends and co-op multiplayer. Start small, unlock licenses, and grow your otaku paradise. Let's build the ultimate anime haven together. And you know this is, again, cultural appropriation. It's probably 3 dudes from Slavic Europe or something that just slopped this shit together from a bunch of plugins. Came out on the 15th of December from Age 1 and Age 0. Weird. They want $9 for it, and it's your usual simulator slop with a co-op plugin. Oh no, the machines were used to generate textures for the games as well as translations to other languages. What was the source language? I'm curious. All right, let's get out of here. 20,123 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.